The evening before May 21, news teams and protesters gathered outside Family Radio. The station was closed, and most believers were at home, quietly preparing. Jane had opened her house to fellow believers that night. Together they would wait for news of the rapture and the earthquake. It would first strike islands in the Pacific Ocean, 11 p.m. California time, and then spread westwards across the world.
There we are. Oh, thank you, Jane. Thank you.
Is tomorrow. Why do they think so? We go inside the biggest doomsday movement in a generation, all the way to the man who started it.
Yeah.
Good evening, I'm Cynthia McFadden. We begin tonight with the end of the world. Right now, thousands of people across America are literally preparing to meet their maker before the sun sets tomorrow.
So here you are. You're a believer that the world is going to come to an end on May 21st, and you're sitting with other believers waiting for the world to end. The clock is ticking and the hours are creeping by, perhaps, and the world isn't ending.
So every time I talk to people who knew how to break down that timeline, they confirm the accuracy of his timeline.
May 21st, 2011. That's
6 p.m.
At 6 p.m. That's the crucial time and day.
The earthquake happens, the earth trembles, and the rapture occurs.
Yes.
I have put everything, everything that, all the security that I know in this world, I've pretty much put it aside. And do I feel any regret about that? Absolutely not. If anything, my faith is becoming stronger and stronger. It's a battlefield. It's not.
See, the signs are all here. We are doomed. I know it.
It's not a joke.
I know it.
Is that it? No, it's a battlefield. They showed that earlier.
They're trying to say somebody's late.
Right.
For real?
It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
war zone,
Yeah.
of some sort.
As the world fails to end, you are beginning to feel more and more agitated. Is this going to happen or is this not going to happen?
So, I mean, that's the question I had. If that had happened...
A call from a tsunami or an earthquake or a destruction.
Right, who would be there to report that it was? But then, wait a minute, but then the earthquake would register on the Richter scales all over the world.
It's 12 here, whatever. It's 3 in the morning there.
There's so many different possibilities right now that is hard to say. If by 6 o'clock in the morning we haven't heard something, then that part of the world is already experiencing the 22nd, which would then draw into question the 21st. But it's not 6 o'clock yet, folks. So
6 in the morning, I'm telling you.
6 in the morning. There's still the other possibility. Any time between now and then, actually.
Now, typically, as the anxiety rises between I'm waiting for the world to end and it isn't ending, the dissonance will start to feel more and more acute. Dissonance, you understand, is as uncomfortable as hunger and thirst. It's a motivational state. We may not know that that's the term for it, but it's that feeling in your gut that something is not right here. And so as that anxiety builds for people, as they see the prophecy is not going to pan out, they will then have to find some way to reduce that anxiety, to reduce that feeling of dissonance.
Everyone has heard Judgment Day, May 21. I mean, the entire United States has been informed. Could we have seen that even a month ago? We could have seen that happening, but yet that's what he said would happen. He says, believe me, before this thing happens, everyone in the world will have heard. The majority, and that's exactly what he said. And I'm seeing this happening right now.
I
mean,
you
can talk all you want about the negative press, but everyone is being informed in a way that I never could have seen.
6 in the morning is going to be a whole different ball of wax, folks. The world's going to be singing a different tune.
6 in the morning came and went. With still no news of earthquakes or the rapture, believers were struggling to make sense of the delay. Many pushed back the time. Some started to question the prophecy.
Sunset in Jerusalem, but they're just clutching at straws. Have you spoken to Tom Evans? Do you know anything?
The whole world is mocking us, you know, and we came to people with the love of God in our hearts.
The Bible is still true. We just understood it wrong.
It's going to happen today at 5:40 p.m. California time. Just stay in the Word.
I'm still waiting.